There's a tactic I want you guys to do. If you can implement this for an entire day, you will see results. It's the same thing. It's like, I'm with you, we're on the same team, but at the same time, fuck you, I'm positive as fuck right now.
Everybody knows how when I really walk, and I walk like this, how I talk like this.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? All right, yo. So today we're gonna talk about depression and anxiety. One of my followers on Instagram hit me up, and he was talking about how his family doesn't really support him in what he does and stuff like that. So I thought I'd talk about it, hopefully help you guys out. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. We're about to hit 10K. When I do hit 10K, I'm releasing a free fat loss workout guide for you guys. Everything you need to know. I do have a free bulking workout guide already on my Instagram. So if you want to check that out, it is linked in my Instagram bio. You can go ahead and check the description. That'll link you to my Insta. Some juicy stuff over there. But like, before we get into this, I want us all to understand one thing. And that is, depression and anxiety come in multiple different forms. Now, I thought I could make a, one size fits all approach type, video with this. But bottom line is, man, there are different things in the world that make you feel different ways. You could be depressed through your career, through your relationship, through your just life, through, in this case, family. And so how do we deal with that? How do we deal with all those different things? Because there's different approaches to all of it, right? So I wanted to kind of talk about this. Says, his family doesn't really support him. It's really hard for him to do what he does. And I get that, especially when you're young, maybe you're still living with your parents, maybe you're out of the house, I don't know. But either way, you subconsciously by nature feel obligated to make your parents proud. You want to impress them. You want to be a kid that they can feel proud that they raised, right? And that's where we get into conflict with these situations, because we go from wanting to be who we are versus wanting to be who they want us to be, right? You have to understand that it is your life. Just because you don't want to live the life that they are asking you to live does not mean you love them any less, and you got to let them know that. You got to let them know, hey, this is what I do. This is what makes me happy. This is where I see myself going, right? You have to let them know that. You have to remind your parents that it is not their job to stop you before you take a leap of faith. It is their job to catch you if you fall, right? In everyone's life, there is a point where we have to take a leap of faith to get where we want to go, right? Now, if your parents constantly stop you of taking that leap of faith because they want to put up, they want to put up the side guards, make sure you hit the strike every single time, that's cool and all, but we want to be better. We want to be bigger than that. We want to improve. We want to live up to our own expectations as much as living up to theirs. So remind them that they have raised a good kid. They have done the right things. Remind your parents that you love them. Not everybody's perfect, but at the end of the day, your happiness is what's important. And they will know that. They will understand that your happiness is what's important. It is so hard for parents to show that, because it's hard for parents to let go. It's hard for parents to understand where you're coming from, especially in a world where, 20 years ago, the way to go was school. The way to go was college. That was the out, It's not like that anymore. In fact, it's completely the opposite. In fact, school rarely plays a part in the majority of people's success nowadays. In fact, most people that are on the come up right now didn't even go to college. And that's just the way it is. You got people trying to live stream. You got people trying to make money off social media and stuff like that. And that's really hard to promote to your parents like that's what you want to do. So my advice to you guys is remember that you have time, okay? A lot of people get discouraged because they deal with all these issues with family and parents, etc. And it's because, you want to prove them wrong. You want to show them that it's working so bad. But it takes time, man. You're not going to fucking hit success tomorrow. You're probably not going to fucking hit success a year from now. Fuck it. You might be the most successful motherfucker in the world and your parents still won't get that. And you need to accept that, because it is not about them. It is about you. It's your life. It's your life. Just because you're living the life you want to live does not mean you love your parents any less. But at some point in time, you need to get to a point where you're like, all right, mom, thank you, but fuck it. I'm not doing what you want me to do, It's okay to say that. It's okay to be yourself. There is nothing wrong with that. Just because it's your parents doesn't mean they have this some sort of almighty power to put you exactly where they want you, right? Their job is to raise you to be a good person. Their job is to not make up your life for you. Their job is to give you the tools to make your own life, right? My advice to you, like, what do you do? How do we get past these situations? How do we block it out? I want you to find some mentors, find some positivity, find a podcast you can watch, find an Instagram page you can follow, find some books you can read. You could read The One Thing by Gary Keller, How to Be a 3% Man by Corey Wayne, Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, Millionaire Habits by Dean Grzowski. You could read all these books, but I want you, put in some earbuds, flush out the negativity that your family's bringing you, and just absorb the positivity. Just fucking soak that shit up. All right, until you can move out, there's really not a whole lot you can do. If you already are out of the house, all you got to do is just fucking, make time for your family, but in small doses. You know what I mean? Like, I've had to do that myself, Sometimes, a family member is, we disagree on multiple different things. Am I going to let that change what I want to do with my life? Absolutely not. Am I going to let that affect how much I love them or something? Absolutely not. I just know that it's not good for me to be around that type of energy and that type of opinion all the time. I don't need that weight constantly on my shoulders when I'm trying to lift myself up, So, I plan out my time with that person in small doses, get lunch every now and then, catch up. But as far as what I want to do and stuff like that, like, that's my thing. That's my thing. It's not their thing. It's my thing, So if you're still with your parents, you need to find some positivity to indulge yourself in, and you need to soak that shit up, okay? Soak it up. There's a tactic I want you guys to do. If you can implement this for an entire day, you will see results, okay? I guarantee you, if you can implement this throughout the day, you will see results. You will see a shift in you and your family's relationship. And that is called agree, agree, agree. This is a tactic designed by Grant Cardone. It works flawlessly, okay? But every time you end up in a conflict or a situation where someone disagrees with you or someone conflicts with the way you think, you say a yes, but, or I'm with you, I agree. Totally see what you're saying. Totally understand. You want to make sure that they see you as always on their side. But that's not going to change what you're going to do. So, for example, someone says, oh, you want to be an influencer. I don't really agree with that. I don't think it's really going to work out, blah, 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 blah. Be like, I'm with you. I totally understand. I agree. It's a long shot. It's hard to do, but you know what? I fucking love it. It makes me so happy. Like, it's awesome. You know what I mean? See what I just did there? I just told him, I'm on your side, but I'm positive as fuck right now. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. You can do that in any situation. All right, especially with family. This shit works like a charm. Like a charm. Or you say, I got this really big project, or I got this really big idea I'm working on. It's a long shot. There's a heavy investment going into it, but, I'm feeling this. And they're like, I think that's a bad idea. What if you lose a lot of money? I don't think that's the way to go. I think you need to, take it a lot slower, blah, blah, blah. Play the safe route. And you're like, I'm with you. I totally get that. I completely understand. But, like, I know I want to live a big life. I got to make some big decisions. And, I'm really feeling this one. It's the same thing. It's like, I'm with you. We're on the same team. But at the same time, fuck you. I'm positive as fuck right now. Like, that's basically what it is. It's a way of saying, I hear you, but I'm still me, right? So take that into consideration. I hope that helps. Let me know if you want to see more. I want you guys, if you got some issues you're going through, some really heavy shit, I want you to email me. I have a business email linked in my bio on Instagram. It is zanefoyofficial@gmail.com. If you have a situation you're dealing with right now, I want you to send me a detailed email about what you're going through, and I will answer that in a follow-up video. I think that's a great thing to do because I get to use specific examples that probably entail and relate to a lot of other people. So then we can kind of, help you guys out more on a complex, detailed level, That's pretty much the video. I hope that helps you guys out. If you're dealing with career depression, anxiety, or just anything in general, comment down below and I will hit that shit. I'm going to try to make these videos as much as possible because they don't take a lot of time to make. It's just whenever I find time to actually sit down and hit record, that sort of thing, which fuck it, I gotta stop being lazy and I just need to crank these videos out. So I want you guys to hit me with all your problems. I got you. I love you. Y'all have a good one. Hope this helps. Peace out. I just like flipped off that was so fucking awkward. Y'all have a good one.